What's up, guys? So in today's video I am back. I'm going to show you this week what sold and did not sell at auction, so stay tuned and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I know that my videos have been super long lately. I guess I need to learn how to speak quicker. That's something that I'm gonna have to learn because I'm kind of a slow talker. So I kind of pause and think, and maybe I just need to get better at all of my edits on my videos so you guys will watch more than 30% of my videos. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys today what I sold on Rachel's channel this week with our joint auction. I sold quite a few things, but I also didn't sell quite a few things. And I always want to show you guys what didn't sell because maybe I'll put them in a future auction. So stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so this item right here is the first item that I brought to auction. I always like to start out my auctions with the smaller items to give people a chance to come into the auction. So I like to just start out with tiny pieces. So this is just a vintage Avon yellow cap. I started that out at $3 and that did not sell. All right, guys, the next item here is a vintage ET mug. It's in really good condition. He's beautiful with his blue eyes, and that's actually from Avon, and that is listed as 1983. And that mug sold for $4. All right, guys, so this next item right here is a vintage Fenton egg. If you've been watching our auctions for the last month, you know that I've been bringing 2 to 3 Fenton eggs every week. I have about, I started out with about 39 of them, and I've sold probably at least 10 now. So I still have quite a bit left, and I do have a bunch of Christmas eggs as well, and I'll be bringing those after I sell off the regular ones. So this vintage Fenton egg, it's beautiful. It's called Empress Rose. It's a really pretty clear pink. Somebody described it as like pink champagne or pink rose wine. It's beautiful, and it sold for $25. Alrighty guys, so this next item right here is just a little vintage wood toy train. I started this off at $7 and it did not sell, and it does have a tag underneath, and someone actually hand wrote the date of like 1986, and it says Barlow's on it. And this item did not sell last night. All right, guys, so this next lot right here was a vintage Texaco lot that I acquired from an estate auction last year. I actually had some Texaco pins with it that I sold on T's auction last year. So these were some items that were left from that auction. This lot, there were 4 pieces. There was a vintage Texaco belt buckle that's mounted on a frame. There's a little tiny pin. I believe it says like 17 years safe driver on it. Then a vintage Texaco mug and what looks to be like a little vintage magnet that you could probably hang on your fridge. This lot right here, these 4 items, sold for $5, you guys. All right, you guys, this next lot right here was 5 pounds of vintage fabric. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that my storage unit that I bought last year was absolutely full of fabric, so I'm slowly selling it off in lots. I put this lot together and it was full of different animals is what I did. So there's a black one with carousel horses, a beautiful one that also has carousel horses, and then the trim is like different carousel animals, some fabric that had bunny rabbits on it, and this fabric is super fun. That one also had like some kind of carousel horses and rabbits and cats on it. And then here's some farm animal fabric right there. More fabric right here that has kitty cats on it, and then these are like little like appliques that you can put on bags and shirts and skirts, and these were cats. And then this last fabric right here was super fun. This fabric had like frogs, animals, super vibrant fabric there. So this was $25 free shipping on this, and it was 5 pounds worth of fabric. All right, you guys, so this next lot right here, it was just a small ephemera lot. There were 10 photos in this lot. Most of them had little covers or sleeves with them. These 10 pieces, these photographs ranged from, there was one for 1918, there were several, 1928, 1929, and these two big ones were in the 50s. So this lot sold for just $10. So let me kind of show you a few pictures real quick. All right, so here's a beautiful picture, and that one's dated 1928. Another pretty picture that's dated 1927. And here is a beautiful one, and this is the one that's from 1918, and it's like a little trifold. And then this one's really neat. There's no date on it, but you can see by the age of the car. There's a little baby picture. And then there's just some other pictures. So I'm not going to bore you with all of them, but this lot sold for just 10 bucks, you guys. All right, guys, this next item here, this did not sell. It was a Vintage Liberty Bell Avon bottle. I just had it starting bid of 3 bucks, and it didn't sell. All right, guys, check out this beautiful egg. This is another Fenton egg that sold last night, and it sold for $25. The color is called Misty Blue. It's so pretty. It has these little purple flowers that are running down the egg on vines. So that sold for 25 bucks. All right, you guys, so this next item here is a Vintage ET nightlight. It's still in the package. I did take it out and I put batteries in it to test it out and make sure it works. And the date on it is on the back, and it is dated 1982. Well, it's a little fuzzy there. So I'll show you what this looks like lit up. All right, you guys, so here's Vintage ET all lit up. His little chest lights up, and it also comes with an extra light bulb. I am not including the batteries in the shipping of this. It also has a option to plug in a 6-volt charger in the back. I do have another one of these that I will probably bring to a future auction, and it sold for $17. All right, you guys, so the next item right here did not sell. I have 13 of these pocket watches. These are Vaseline glass pocket watches. They have a deer on the front of them. I had to buy it now for $14, and they did not sell. But hey, let me show you what they look like under the black light. All right, you guys know that I always love to show Vaseline glass, uranium glass under a black light. It's super, super fun. These are beautiful. These did not sell, so I'll just have to decide if I want to bring them back for a future auction. All right, you guys, so this next lot right here also did not sell. It was a vintage lot full of doilies, some homemade handkerchiefs, some table runners, and some unfinished work that people could cross stitch or use for embroidery. I believe there was about 20 pieces in this lot, and I started it out at $10. Some beautiful vintage handkerchiefs. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. I just called them handkerchiefs, but they're doilies, you know what I mean. Here is one handkerchief that was made. And so there's some beautiful work in here, and these did not sell. All right, you guys, so this next item here is this beautiful Lighthouse Fenton egg. It sold also for $25. This was probably my favorite egg of the night. It is one of my favorite eggs of the collection. Really fun, really pretty. I did bring 3 eggs last night. Sometimes I only bring 2, but I do bring 2 to 3 of these beautiful eggs per week. So I want to show you what sold and didn't sell of the jewelry that I brought last night. We decided to do a 1-hour jewelry auction at the end of the night. We're probably going to do this every week, so you jewelry lovers will be able to look out for 1 hour of jewelry auction every Thursday night. So let me show you what sold and what didn't sell. So the first set of jewelry that I brought were these 3 purple bracelets. I had a starting price of $4 on them. They did not sell. These, I think, are just plastic beads. And then these 2 lovely little bracelets. It's a really pretty purple, but they did not sell last night. All right, guys, so this next item right here was a magnetic bracelet. I thought it was just super fun. I had a starting bid of $8 on it, and it did not sell. It just has where the magnets kind of go around and you can resize it. I just thought it was such a neat piece. I did have it starting bid at $8, and it did not sell. All right, guys, so this next item right here is just a super fun gold and green safety pin bracelet. When I first saw this bracelet, I had no idea that it was actually made of safety pins until I looked closer, and I just thought, wow, that is really cool. That took somebody a lot of time. And this bracelet sold last night for just $4. How fun is that? All right, you guys, so this next item right here is a vintage Avon Dreamcatcher necklace. It's turquoise and silver, like I'm pretty sure it is not real silver. Just a fun little necklace that also did not sell. And I had the starting bid of this at just $8, and it has like this little double chain going up the back. So real pretty, real simple, and it did not sell. All right, guys, so this next jewelry lot right here was two-piece bracelet set. I had the starting bid of this at just $4, and it did not sell either. And I just thought it was a cool little set. Look at that, just a cool simple set, and it did not sell. And these are like kind of sparkling hexagonal beads. All right, guys, so this next lot right here were two-piece brass chokers. The starting bid was $5, and they did sell for $5. This one looks like hammered brass. No markings on the back, but this one has a marking where it actually says made in India. So that set sold for just $5. All right, guys, so this next lot right here were two-piece beaded bracelet set. I think these were glass beads. Beautiful. One is just a bunch of blue beads and hearts. I think that the hearts might be glass. And then this one had some just really pretty ones on it. It actually had a turtle. I didn't realize at first that there's a little turtle on there. And then on this side, there's a little fish, if it focuses, with its mouth open, and just some really beautiful beads. These two pieces, if it focuses, sold for just $3. As you can see, I brought a lot of bracelets last night. I have a whole bunch of bracelets. So I brought this two-piece lot right here. I had a starting bid of just $3 on these. I kind of called them candy bracelets because they just looked like candy. Super cute, super fun. Started them for $3, and they did not sell. All right, guys, so this last lot right here for the night, and it did sell, was this lot of 10-piece earrings. Most of them were for pierced ears. There were a couple that were clip-on earrings in here. Just random assortment of earrings. Those were cute. They were turquoise light with tassels, some little striped ones. These were real fun and vintage. Maybe tiger's eye. Little beaded earrings there. I don't know if those are silver. I did not test them, so maybe that's a little bonus. And we have some little ones. They just had some white dots, and I apologize. Man, the black felt always just looks terrible under lighting. And these right here, they have a pink tint to them. They could potentially be real pearl earrings. So this lot of earrings, what a deal. It sold for just $10, you guys. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I just appreciate your support so much. I always want to show you guys what sells, and I just thought it would be fantastic to show you also what didn't sell, in case there was something that was like, wow, I missed that. I wish I would have seen that. A lot of the stuff that we're bringing right now is simple stuff. As our auctions grow, we may be bringing bigger lots, better things. Right now, since we have small auctions, we are typically bringing smaller things to auction right now. I know that we have so much stuff that we can sell. So we're kind of picking and choosing what sells and trying to come up with new ideas for auction all the time. Thank you so much for your support. I'm sorry if I sound so redundant on these videos where I always show you what sold videos. Right now, I just don't have a lot of time to do different videos on YouTube, just because, you know, I do still work outside of my home and everything, and I'm just limited on my time. But thank you so much for your support. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.